Hello everybody and welcome back to the Abandoned Farm Challenge, or the multiplayer challenge with a twist, episode number 10 now this is. To be honest, probably not a huge amount more time to do many more, to be honest with you. Now, initially the plan was myself and Snowy were going to do some orb hunting before this episode, but it's just been a bit of a busy week for me. It's half term, kids are here all the time. For Snowy, obviously not quite got to worry about half terms yet, but he's actually got, in theory, even more full time than me. So yeah, we just haven't found the time to do it, and I'm struggling for time in terms of when I'm going to record. So I'm just going to skip it, and I'm gonna get straight on with this episode. Otherwise, I'm just not going to get it done for Sunday, and I do want to do that ideally. Now you can see, and I kind of knew this would be ready to harvest. I did kind of know that was going to happen anyway. That should be amazing. I think the price has probably dropped now because, of course, as always, we've moved forward. So we are now in April. Price was due to drop, I can't remember, quite a bit. I don't know if it was the price of the soybean or it was the price of the clothing. One of them was going to drop a lot. So yeah, we're not going to get the best possible prices, but we're going to get double the amount. That's going to be amazing. 2, maybe 3 trailer loads are going to be going back down to that train silo today. Now, I just want to, first things first, this is priority. These guys and girls here are the priority because of this. What is that? 1,000 litres, 43 litres. Yeah, it's stacked at a funny angle because I think I hit it in the last episode. I think it's obviously continued to feel that. So that is priority. We're going to get that put straight into our granny's little summer house, and yeah. We'll get on with the harvesting. I probably, really, in this episode, need to get over and cut the grass field as well. I almost planted it and forgot that we had it, but we have got another field. So yeah, I would like to get some grass because I noticed there's no spare bales there anymore for the sheep. So it is something. Oh, I selected the wrong thing again. Let's try better. Or I hope I don't have an issue with these pallets again. Let's do my head in. Yeah, it is something I need to do because the sheep need food. That's the main reason why I went with having that field. So, right, no dramas so far. So we will just get this pallet dropped in. I'm not overly worried about moving the other one just yet. Not for the sake of 40 odd litres. So lift that here. Hopefully this is relatively pain-free. Yep, it's another sheep casualty again. They always get in the way. Right, let's just do that. It seems very dark in this episode today, you know. I normally skip through kind of midday, but I've just realised it's only 5:10 in the morning. Oh, I don't know what I've done there. I must have not pressed the right button. Right, it is quite late, quite early, I should say, actually, which is why it sort of feels a bit dark. So what I might do in a minute. Oh, I shouldn't have gone this way, should I? Oh dear, why did I do that? Yeah, what I might do in a minute then is skip it forward. I mean, I don't know, I quite like, on this map, it is a bit of a dark and dingy map. For me, I can see okay, but I know that YouTube rendering, sometimes it does make it out to be a little bit darker than it is. So, yeah, I prefer to play sort of midday time seems to be the best kind of... Why are they all in the way? Does it really matter? It's my realism's kicking in again, isn't it? Yeah, I'll probably skip forward a bit in a minute. We'll start doing this harvest. I'll see how it's looking. Now, I also noticed that we did that real quick turnaround, didn't we? Super fast turnaround, actually. And we've planted that other field. I even forgot we did that. In actual fact, I must have rushed into it because if I remember, I should really have lined it. Does it say it needs lime? I bet it does. Yeah. Oh, and our first experience of weeds. I guess up until now everything's been freshly ploughed, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe we get a sprayer. We'll see how we get on. This harvest is going to determine what kind of episode this is going to be. If we get loads and loads of cash out of it, wonderful. Maybe we'll buy a sprayer and a bit of herbicide and we'll go over that. If we don't get loads and loads of cash out of it, I'm not quite sure. The clothing wasn't ready. I didn't talk about it when we were over there, but I did just peek as I was driving up then in the tractor. the pallets obviously only spawn at 1,000, so there's nowhere near enough wool in that to have produced 1,000 litres of clothing. So again, the price has dropped right off anyway, so that isn't really the priority, is it? Not really. That's just going to keep working in the background, and hopefully when it comes to, again, like I said, I mean, maybe 12 episodes. At the rate myself and Snowy have managed to do it, I think 12 episodes is probably the most you're going to see of this series. But what a good trial run. What a good little tester series to see if it works, if it's interesting, which I think it is. And we get a lot of views between us. We get quite a few views, but it's about enjoyment, isn't it? And I've really enjoyed it, actually. And this whole kind of style of playing, I think it's great. I think if anyone here watching is considering playing on a server with a friend, this is just, I don't know, I reckon this is a good suggestion of how to set up a server. Everyone start with the bare minimum. And it was quite fun to design each other's farm as well. That was cool. Although, it's fair to say, they have changed a bit, haven't they? I guess the core is the same. But, yeah, we've made quite a few changes. I don't know what Snowy's been up to. I'm not too sure. Oh dear, come on. What's going on? Oh, for some reason I was off the ground then. Let's try again. There we go. There's a bit of a dip there. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to get on with this harvest. I need to keep an eye on the figure in the bottom corner. I don't want to start running over crops again like I did last time. But I am hopeful. 2.5 trailers full of soybean. Oh, come on. I thought I was going to miss that tree. Yeah, I am really, really hopeful. 2.5 trailers worth. Wouldn't be too bad, you know. It wouldn't be bad at all. I'll tell you what though, whilst we are here... Oh dear. Let's just shut that off a minute. Whilst we're here, let's just move the time for... In fact, no, it's not. I don't need to sleep, do I? Hang on 2 seconds. There we go. I've just looked in as the admin very quickly. We'll just speed the time up a little bit. I'll just watch it there a second. We'll get it up to so kind of midday. I mean, I imagine if I keep it like this and crop this bit, we're pretty much there. Does that instantly look better? I don't know. Right, that's it. Midday. Let's slow it right back down to ×1. You might have noticed in the top corner then as well, there was a great demand at the shop. So let's just have a quick look and see what that was for. We'll just glide through them really quickly until we see something blue. A little blue. Oh, there it was. What is that? Eggs. Okay, that's still not a very good price, is it? God, it's not much of a great demand. 5,747 when the best price is 8,000. Where are we now though? I mean, we are on the lower side of the market. I guess that isn't a bad price, is it? That isn't too bad. Might be worth thinking about selling the eggs maybe, because I mean, really, when was the best price for eggs? November. We're in April, May, June. If we're only going to get 2 more episodes, we ain't getting this series to November, are we? It's not really going to happen. So maybe we just do it. We sell those eggs. I'll keep it there as an option. But for a minute, let's get straight on with this. Now, I don't like to jump straight into a time lapse, so can I think of something off the top of my head to talk about? I'm sure I can. Now, I'm actually recording this on Friday. Oh, this is turning out to be a nightmare. This is Snowy's landscaping causing these problems. There we go. There's a big dip there. Yeah, I'm recording this on Friday. I have a day off today. Haven't got any kids, which is amazing. Bit of peace and quiet for a couple of hours, which is why I'm squeezing this in really quickly. But I did release yesterday. You would have already seen it because it was also yesterday for me. The Halloween chapter finale of the roleplay story mode. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, that took a bit of editing. Learning experience is what I'm going to call it. I won't actually make any money from that video, but again, it's a hobby, isn't it? It's never really been hugely about the money. But yeah, man, it's taken some editing. It is taking some editing. I've probably been doing little snippets of that editing for, I don't know, 2 weeks, maybe 2 weeks. And actually, it's a bit of a sigh of relief, you know. I've ended the episode on, I mean, I won't say high, in fact I won't say too much in case you haven't seen it. But then, why would you not have seen it? If you're watching this, you must have seen that. It was released on Thursday. So, yeah, I've ended the episode perfectly for me. What it allows me to do is look at FS25 when that is released, which, by the way, ain't very long, is it? I cannot wait, actually. I really can't wait. Now, I've seen many more previews around the way that the mud's going to work. And again, like I keep saying, the mud getting stuck in your tyre treads. Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be amazing. But yeah, what it allows me to do, the way I've ended that series, is just start afresh. Start afresh with new equipment. I've kind of planned in my head ways to explain why we're not going to have any of the same equipment. And also, you know, the same map. It's looking actually quite unlikely now that Oxygen David is going to redo Court Farms for FS25. But what he has got planned looks even better. Even better, if that was possible. But his new map looks amazing. So, yeah, I've kind of planned out in this story a way for me to be able to get onto a complete new map and start afresh. Now, the question is, if you have seen it, and again, if you haven't seen it, why would you not see it? But who survived? Who survived? Who knows? Did the main character, Jack Penberthy, did he survive? Terry, is Terry alive? Is Terry not alive? It's kind of confusing. What's going on? What about Travaskis? I mean, one of those brothers mentioned they took out the old man. The annoying old man is gone. So did he survive? Don't know. He seems to have a little bit of oh dear, I'm stuck. Yeah, he has a dark side to him, doesn't he, Mr. Travaskis? That is safe to say. He has a dark side to him. Come on, come on. Oh, I'm stuck. I am stuck. And this is not good because I'm pretty much in need of unloading. And the only way I can unload this now is to destroy crop. Let's just keep wiggling. Oh, there we go. Come on. Lift it up. Do a little bit of harvester dancing. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Yes. Yes, it's done it. Right, I'm not going to take any more risks a minute. I'm going to leave this here. Switch off that header. Leave the engine running though. And jump to this. Now, where am I going to put that? I did actually clear that car, didn't I? Right at the end. Good. Right. So yeah, while I'm doing this in the background, let's go back to roleplay story mode. So yeah, who? I mean, who survived? Loretta. She was down there. Her car was still there. I mean, there's no doubt that her car was on fire. Not to mention it was in the crossfire. And wow, who knows how good Travaskis' aim was? Imagine if he caused any damage to his own family. Yeah, there's so many unanswered questions. Obviously, I know the answers to them because I'm probably, even though we haven't even seen FS25 yet, I'm probably 5 or 6 episodes already planned ahead. Don't know what map it's going to be on. I don't know what equipment it's going to be on. I don't even know what kind of farm we're going to have. But I know the way the story's going. I know who survives. I know who doesn't survive. I mean, one thing's for sure. Big John didn't survive. Yep. Which isn't a bad thing. What about the brothers? Did they survive? Did they get out in time? Who knows with that big explosion? That big explosive end. Who knows? And yeah, you know, I don't know. Were there similarities to other big YouTubers? Am I going to get those random comments again from people who don't really watch the channel and just like to make comments because they've got nothing better to do? I wonder if I'll get accused of being a Scruffed copycat again. Who knows? Is it similar to what Scruff did? I don't know. One thing I'm pretty sure of, right? I don't watch a lot of YouTube because I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't even watch Snowy now because I can't, because I don't want to know what he's doing. But one thing I'm quite sure of, surely, nobody has had a gunfight in FS22. No? I might be wrong. But yeah, I'd like to think maybe that mod I found, Travaska's pulling out an M16. That was, I'd like to think that was a bit unique for Farming Simulator. And you know me, I'm trying to be original. I always like to be original, which is why I come up with these silly ideas sometimes. But yeah, I don't know. Am I a copycat? Maybe I copied another YouTuber, apparently, by having a gunfight. Who knows? Anyway, right. Let's get back to this. Let's get back to this. Probably as a time lapse. That's half a trailer already, though. Just slightly over half a trailer. And yeah, there's still a lot to go. Right, I'll find some cheesy music, and I'll try not to get stuck on Snowy's landscaping, and I will catch you in a moment. Okay, I'm back. You may have noticed then, you may have seen it, you may not have seen it, because I actually just lost connection as well. But I've sent the Deutz-Fahr up there. You can see it just in the distance with the mower. That driver is currently headed towards the grass field. We might as well. We might as well just empty, yeah, get that grass field cut, haven't we? Now, I'm hoping... Oh, no, it's going again, isn't it? Okay. I was kind of hoping I would have caught this in time to unload, but actually I'm a little bit late. But in all fairness, yeah, I don't want to be damaging crop, do I? Although that doesn't look like a lot, it is money. And we need money because, again, like I've said a few times now, I'm pretty sure Snowy's got the upper hand on us at the minute. It certainly feels like it. So we need to be doing something extra special, really. Oh, what? We have a bit of a dilemma. Oh no, nothing ever goes easy, does it? Nothing ever goes easy. Let's see if I can, there we go. Oh dear, come on. Oh, I'm stuck. It's kind of unloading it. Oh, what's it doing? Where's it going? Oi, get back here. What are you doing, mate? What are you doing? Right, I need to stop you. Right, you're now unemployed temporarily. Oh my word, that was annoying. Right, let's get this unloaded. I reckon this will probably feel... Oh dear, my driving's as bad as theirs. This should fill the trailer so I can make my way down, unload the first load. Then, well, I'll leave the worker working actually. Do you know what I've just realised and I forgot? But in losing connection, if you have workers working, because the dedicated server is kind of running, actually when I logged back in, the worker was still going. It's quite handy. I forget about things like that, you know. Right, is this going to fill the trailer? Yes, it did, because it's left 4 litres. 4 litres in the harvester. Right, we'll set this back off. We'll go around and get all the pieces afterwards. Just get a worker to work. Yes, it's costing us money. Yes, we are now down to £453. Don't know how on earth the money keeps going down. Paying for the running costs of keeping our granny alive, I suppose. She's costing us a fortune. Right, why is it going into this view? I just want to... What's going on now? Now it won't even let me set an AI worker off. I broke it now, haven't I? What's happening? Oh dear. Get back into it. Oh dear. Okay, let's try and do it this way. Don't do it this way very often. Go to. No, I don't want it to go to. What is going on? Oh, no. Okay. Right, in that case, we'll leave it there. I'll have to do it myself. Something's playing up. I wonder, let's jump to the Deutzfahr, which, yeah, is actually here. I wonder if it'll allow me to set a worker to do this. Surely this grass by now is at its highest. I don't know if it is. Let's have a little look. Yeah, that is at its highest now, isn't it? Definitely. In fact, it's a bit higher than all the grass around it. Yeah, that looks like a good crop now. Right, I wonder if I can get a worker to do this at the very least. Maybe. Yeah, it does this alright, that's fine. Just about. Right, we'll leave that lady there. Let's make our way down to the store. This does actually need some fuel, you know. But I could do that when I get to the shop, or when I get to the train silo, I guess. And we're going to have another sticky gear moment, I suppose, aren't we? Right, wow, look at that though. First load. Again, I don't think it's now at its best price, but we haven't got a choice. We haven't got a silo. I'm definitely not dumping it on the ground to then have to scoop it all back up with a shovel, because that's quite tedious and it's quite annoying actually as well, I'm not going to lie. So we're going to have to sell it. And again, like I said, we've only really got a couple of months left from a gameplay point of view. We need to sell everything we've got, don't we? Okay. Right, good. Sticky gear problem averted. 25 miles per hour. God, I bet this is wow fast compared to Snowy's new tractor, because I know that thing was not very fast. While we're here, relatively straight line. Just checking the used shop quickly. Not really anything. I'm in a windrow, but I like the window we got. I really do. I wonder if Snowy's still got that as well. Whether he sold it, I don't know. I quite like it. I think it's alright. I think it's pretty good. This is nowhere near as tedious as what it used to be when you can do 25 miles per hour. We are absolutely flying. Good. Now, FS25. I'm really looking forward to it, you know. What's the date today? It must be, so if Halloween was yesterday for me, in terms of when I'm recording, I must be recording this now on the 1st of November. So 12 days. 12 days. Yeah, I can't wait. I think it looks really good. It actually, now that I've started to see some better looking previews, it's better than what I thought. And you know, I'm a committed farming simulator player. So I'm all about playing the newest farming simulator regardless. Even if they just made the graphics a bit better, I would play it. But actually seeing everything they've done now with the, I've always said previously the ground deformation thing didn't overly bother me, but seeing how that affects the certain types of tyres you have to use, that's right up my street. That's very much keep it real style rules already built into the base game, I feel. Maybe Giants have been watching me and getting some tips. Doubt it. Train? No train. Do you know, I don't even think I've seen the train pass this time. Right, let's unload that real quick. We will keep an eye out because it comes absolutely flying through. No, I never check it's coming the other way, and surely it should never come the other way. Right, God, this thing unloads so slow. So slow. Come on. Come on, here we go. Nearly there. Good. Let's get off the tracks real quick. Right, we'll make our way back up again. So that's promising, isn't it? All of that, full trailer's worth. And yeah, there's no way that we are halfway through that field. Absolutely no way that we're halfway through the field. So that is good. I'm going to risk it. I reckon we've got enough fuel to get back to the yard, and then we'll fill up at the diesel tank. God, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth, that does, diesel tank. The one that we've got in this farm, it's in worse condition than the bloody one we had at Court Farms. And wow, if you've seen it, if you know, you know. But that particular one didn't end very well. That's for certain. Nearly home. I can see the floating house. Can't quite see the nearly home chode, but I know it's there somewhere. Any second now. The house will suddenly be on some form of ground. Will it? There you go. It appeared. Right, I'm going to have to do the rest of this field myself, I think. I will jump it straight back into a time-lapse though, but rather than cheating a bit and using an AI worker, it's kind of bugged. It's bugged a bit. Don't know what I've done. Not sure. But it's not a problem. It's all part of the fun, isn't it? Yeah, the last 2 times I've said this game is fun, it's ended badly. Right, catch you in a moment. Okay, right, that is the second load filled into the trailer. I cannot get the harvester to drive itself. It's quite annoying, but it's fine. I'll just come back and finish it in a minute. I better turn it off though, and I save some diesel. Right, so we're going to make our second journey back to the silo. Twice as much as the other field already, and there's still this little bit there to do. I did kind of guess out loud 2.5 times the size of that first field. Probably wasn't a bad guess, you know. That was quite close. Now I'm going to drive on the path because hopefully, although I will forget, but I can see it, my goldfish memory needs to remember to put fuel in this. So let's do that now. Make our way to the silo. And yeah, then we need to check in on how the AI work is actually cutting that grass. Where have I got to be to fill? There you go. Yeah, I'm not... Cutting the grass isn't a priority, by the way. It's not really... The sheep don't need the food. I just want to get the grass cut because then it will start growing the next load ready. So if we're lucky, we might get 2 more cuts out of that. Or 1 more cut out of that, I should say, after doing this one today. So, yeah, if we're lucky... Sticky gear... No, didn't work. Lost momentum. Yeah, if we're lucky, we'll just get an extra free load, which will probably just be grass to sow, straight at the sow point. But again, on this map, it's not that badly priced at all, is it? Really? Right. Another, not quite so slow, but still long drive down to the silo. So I'll cut this bit out because it's boring and you've seen it multiple times. I want to try and get lots of stuff done in this episode, really. So, yeah, I'll cut you out. I'll meet you at the silo. Okay, here we are. Yeah, this is good. I know it's worth less money, but this is still going to be a good sale, you know. It's going to be a good sale. So, what do we reckon then? With 2 episodes to go, who is in the lead? When I've not been watching Snowy's episodes, again, like I said, I think before, I've watched this initial farm build episode, only because I knew the layout of the farm anyway. But I was just interested to know how he made the chode, which was a bit of a messy job by the look of it. But yeah, other than that, I don't know what Snowy's doing. So I don't know. I keep doubting myself. Snowy's got the lead. He's got that tiny bit of advantage, hasn't he? He had the extra trees I don't even know if he sold. I think he had two. I think it was two more trees that he could chop down, which were just outside of the barrier that I could build on. But fair play to him. If it lets him do it, then go for it. I think it was two. It might be more than two, actually. So he's got an ever so slight advantage. And maybe because I know he's got that small advantage, that might be why I'm constantly doubting myself and assuming that I'm behind. But yeah, be interesting to know once we get to the end of the series, if or when Snowy does finish with more money than me, how much more money he finishes on compared to how much more money the trees made him. That would be an interesting finish. And I'll say it again, if I manage to finish with more money than Snowy without having quite so many trees, then fair play to me. Yeah, that would be quite an achievement. I don't think it's possible, but that would be a good achievement. Anyway, I feel like I've done this multiple times. If I bought that trailer, I wouldn't have to keep doing this, would I? If I had the nice trailer that I seen that Snowy had bought, I wouldn't have had to do these extra loads. I probably could have taken all of it down in one go, actually, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I think we're too close now to the end to be spending money on equipment. I think the equipment that we've got for this short and sweet series has been pretty much perfect now. Yeah, and the more we buy, the less it's worth when we sell it back. So it's wasting money. Buying assets, buying equipment is more of a long-term investment, isn't it? That's what I'm going to tell myself anyway. Right, the good news is the floating house is back in distance. So I've managed to talk about enough random stuff. And has the choke just appeared again? No, it's still floating. There we go, it's back. So we know that we're nearly home. Got to jump straight into the harvester. Finish that last little bit off. I don't know what we're going to get. 50% of the trailer is going to be pretty good though. I'll be happy with that. It might even be more than that. I don't know. Yeah, it's not going to be more than 50%, is it? Probably a bit less. Right, we're going to leave this right at the end. Yeah, we'll leave it about there. And good work. He's done 2/3 of the field and thought, oh, I can't really be bothered to do anymore. Not going to do any more. And it's not actually cutting right to the end either, is it? That's missing bits. So that's obviously where our piece of land ends. So that's fine. Again, like I said, I'm not overly worried about windrowing that. And that should be it now. There we go. Yeah, I'm not worried about windrowing it in this episode. I'm not worried about... Well, I'm not really worried about it at all, to be honest with you. As long as the sheep have got food. This doesn't matter. Now, I'm just going to get him into the clear. And then I'll set that AI worker just to bring... About hit... No. What? Why is it trying to cut someone else's field now? Set a destination. And we'll do it for, like, here. And hopefully... Yeah, there we go. Right. Let's get back onto this now. The last bit. The final bit. I don't think this is going to take too long. Probably time-lapse again though, I reckon, yeah? Probably a time-lapse. Very short and sweet time-lapse, so I will catch you in a moment.
Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind. Get on board.
Okay, amazing. Just get this last little bit that I missed, or the AI worker missed. I mean, pretty much dead on half a trailer, you know. 1,000. Again, it's hard to see, isn't it? There you go. 1,451 litres. That is pretty much bang on half of a trailer load. So, yeah, my guesstimations have been pretty damn good at the minute. Ideal. I don't know what's going on. And I think so far, it's difficult for me to tell how long the episode's been so far because I'm doing a lot of time lapsing. But what I can tell you is it's been quite boring for my standards, hasn't it? I haven't crashed. I haven't flipped the tractor over. I haven't got stuck on a fence. It's kind of been a bit normal. Yeah, bit normal. Bit boring. Right, we're going to turn that off. We're going to leave that here. Now, the last episode, I rushed to replant that other field, which was a good move. But I don't know if it's worth the time and effort to do it to this field, actually, because there isn't really that long left, is there? So I don't know. I don't think it's worth it, potentially. Yeah. We're certainly not going to be growing a load more soybeans in the time we've got left. So, I don't know. I might leave that field. I might leave it. Right, what I do know is, it actually says, when I can't see it very clearly, but I think it says 51. 51. And look at that for timing. It's just started raining. I did not even look at the forecast to see that rain was due, actually. It's just started to rain. We timed that very well. Realistically, we need to hurry up and get this grain gone because it should really be undercover, shouldn't it, in a trailer? But hey, this isn't Keep It Real, so it's fine. It's all good. Cool. Thunder now. Where did that weather come from? Okay, here we are. Didn't take too long, fortunately, but the weather was not sounding very good at all. Yeah, that was coincidentally perfect timing, finishing that harvest. Wonderful. Right, so we need to just drop this off. Do you know, again, I didn't see the train, you know. I've not actually seen the train at all in this episode, which is very unusual. It's normally here every time. And just about, no, it's still not coming this time either. Good. Right, let's unload that real quick. Keep an eye out for the train. That would be a good way to finish the episode, wouldn't it? I've just said everything's gone quite smoothly, and then I get smashed by a train. That would be just about right. No. No, we didn't. We avoided it again. Amazing. Right. This is gone. I mean, this is 2.5 times the load. It's a shame you didn't do this in the last episode. We would have made a fortune. Absolute fortune. Helper menu. Turn that on. I know it's here somewhere. There we go. Rent the train. How far away is it? Why is it not telling me? Why is it not telling me? Return rented. So I've rented it. It's not giving me a distance. I don't know what's going on here. I've not seen the train in this episode, which is bizarre. And now, it's not telling me how far away the train is. This has got save, quit, server restart written all over it. But I'll hold off for a minute. Oh no, I can see it. I can see it. It's coming. It's still not telling me how far away it is. Well, it's definitely there. That is bizarre. Oh, there you go. It's appeared now. Look. Arriving soon. Good. Amazing. What do we reckon? What do we reckon? Let's just have a look in here. What was it that had a great demand again? X, wasn't it? While I'm thinking about it, while I'm in the zone. 5,000. I mean, it's probably not going to be around 5,000 until, looking at the charts there, I guess September. I think we need to sell them. It's still going up. I think we need to sell the eggs. So maybe that's something we have to do in a minute. But for a minute, let's unload into... Stop. Go on, the brakes are shocking. Right, what have we actually got? 7,051 litres of soybean. Right, that's what I was going to look at. The price up here. Oh. We are in 8. We're in 8. The price has actually gone up again. Do you know, I did say this map is weird on pricing. I said that a few times, didn't I? So it's actually gone up. It's actually worth more than what it was allowed. It would have made more sense to not sell it in the last episode. We would have made a bit more money. 6,250 per 1,000. We've got 7,000. Wow. Alright, I'm selling this quick before it changes its mind. Just got to do that tedious bit again. Yeah. I wonder if this will still be a thing that you have to do in FS25. I don't know. Now, I'll tell you what I did notice, though, whilst I was doing the harvesting, in the time, you may have caught a glimpse of it in the time-lapse, although I times them by times 8, believe it or not, just to try and keep the episodes from too much longer than an hour. And, yeah, I did notice what I thought looked like a pallet of clothing outside Granny's little summer house. So we're going to have a look at that in a minute. Yeah, that production is fast though, to be fair. Once, I guess, beginning of this episode, we topped it up with some wool. And it's converted all of that into clothing already, by the look of it, I'm assuming. I didn't check the stats, I just glanced at it. Right, are we ready for this? Are we ready for this? I'll wait for the train to pass, there we go. 44,072 pounds. 44,072 pounds. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? I'm still not going to confidently say I'm ahead of Snowy. I'm not. I know that he's also got... Wow, he's got quite a big field of soybean as well, hasn't he? I'm sure he has. Right, sticky gear problem solved. Let's make our way back to the yard. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's amazing though, isn't it? 44,350. That's incredible. I tell you what would be the cream on top of the cake would be if there was a pallet. If I didn't imagine it, if there was a pallet of clothing. I mean, it was due to drop off. I think I said out loud 25 grand once it drops off. That was its worst price, which is what I think roughly it's going to be. That, we're going to end up, this episode's going to end with, by the time we sell the eggs, like 80 grand. That is a lot. And that is, in fact, easily enough to buy a new plot of land. But, with 2 episodes to go, I don't know. I don't know if it's even worthwhile. I'm not sure if it's worth the time we put into it, to be honest. But let's sell these other bits. Let's get rid of these eggs for definite. I know that we've got eggs. And, yeah, we'll see what we're dealing with fabric. I mean, it shouldn't have produced a whole pallet by now, surely. But I'm sure I've seen it, you know. I'm sure I did see a pallet outside. Right, let's cut this a little bit. Okay, we are back at full speed. I don't actually need... I don't need any of this now, do I? I don't think I do. I'll need the front loader to take the eggs. I wonder if I can drop that pallet of eggs into the back of this trailer. That might be a little bit easier to transport maybe, because, hey, we all know what kind of issues I have with this front loader. Right, so let's just drop that trailer there. Yeah, and then we'll just park this up in here, shall we? As soon as it's close by. That will do. Now I'm going to run. Well, I say run. I'm not going to run because I'm lazy. Let's just jump to here. Oh, and there you go. I did see a pallet. 1,000 litres of clothing. What's going on here? There's only 67 litres of wool left. This production is probably far too fast. It's just got through 1,000 litres of wool, just like that. Have we got any more wool? We've got more wool that we can feed it as well. 523 litres there. Okay, right, so I need to take that wool, put that into Granny's summer house, take this pallet and also the pallet of eggs down to the storage base endpoint, I guess, yeah? Let's have a quick look. So eggs we know, good price. It's almost at £6 now. Where's the clothing? Should have dropped off of a cliff. Where is it? Clothing. Wow. It's not dropped off a cliff. It's actually even higher. Wow, we need a bit of luck once in a while, I guess. We do need some luck. I can't believe this. I mean, just understand what's going to happen here. £63,026 for that pallet, which is right next to us to our right-hand side. That's going to put this episode ending well over 100 grand. Well over, like 110 grand. That's... I could buy half the map now. I mean, I probably could. I'm getting carried away. Okay, right. I need to sell this. Let's stop mucking around. I cannot believe that. I thought I was a bit of luck on my side then with the price of the soybeans going up. But then the price of clothing has gone up again. 60 odd £1,000. Wow. Has Snowy already got his granny moved in as well? I know he's got sheep. Don't know how many he bought. But if he's also got this production running, when he comes, because I'm recording this before him, of course. But when he comes to log in and do his episode number 10, like I am now, he's going to be as shocked as me when he sees how much the clothing is going for. Oh, that is actually quite incredible. It really is. I hope part... I hope? No, I don't. I was going to say part of me hopes that he has also taken advantage of that mod. But actually, I don't hope, because it's friendly competition. And if he hasn't got around to getting the clothing production going yet, he's probably not going to have a pallet ready. Which is good for me. All good for me. Right, come on. I need this to go smoothly now, please. Come on. Farming Simulator 22 gods. If you are watching, please just let me pick up a pallet normally for once. Just let me do it. Oh, and there's kind of 1.5 pallets here now as well. Even better. Right. I'm moving the weight, so that's a good start already, isn't it? Right. Come on. Good. Surely the tractor can pick up 2 pallets of eggs with that absolutely massive weight on the back. I hope so, anyway. I'm going to try it. Oh dear, I can't even line up. Come on. Right. Can I come out of this? Oh, this is going far too easy. Spoke too soon. That's more like it. Don't want it to be too easy. Okay, it's working. Let's not get carried away. Do it slowly. The weight's holding up as well. Okay. Okay. I'm happy with this. The question is, how neatly will these drop into this trailer? Preferably not flipping over. Because, yeah. That means they probably won't sell very easily with it. Can I just catch? No, of course I can. Of course I can. It's not going to be that easy, is it? The trailer's going to roll down the hill. Come on. Come on. I know. Boom. Right. They sort of flipped, but not quite. I think we might have got away with that. Let's, we'll leave them there. Let's go and get this pallet loaded. Stick that wool in as well, just so that Granny's still busy. I noticed one thing though, when I was at that production a minute ago, looking at that pallet of clothing that she's produced. I don't know what kind of air conditioning she's got running in her little summer house, but man, is it loud. God. No wonder it's costing me so much money to keep her running. this is I mean, it's not very often I'm quiet, but this clothing situation here, it's left me a bit speechless. I can't believe how easily we've made so much money. This, I wasn't 100% confident after selling all of that soybean, even after that amazing price that we've just got there from the train. I wasn't overly confident that we still have one up on Snowy. Now I'm feeling really confident again, unless he has also done the same. Again, we do play very, very similar, so he may be making very similar plans and movements like I am, but unless he's actually done this, got the clothes producing, yeah, he's he is potentially starting to fall behind now. Now it's funny because when it's a full pallet, it disappears mid-air, but when it's a half pallet, it doesn't. There you go. Good. Part of me is even wondering if I now set this production to selling. I know it sells at an ever so slightly lower value, but let's have a quick look at it. Let's have a look. Let's try and play this tactically. So at the minute there is 564. That's only going to produce half, isn't it? So that's about 260 litres roughly of clothing. On top of the 100 that's in there, that ain't going to produce a pallet. I think I set that to selling. Yeah, I set that to selling. Because yes, I mean, what? I want to say it's 30%. It's a 30% reduced price. But when it's selling at 62 grand or whatever it is, that's a lot of money, isn't it? I mean, maybe we are at now 44,345. By the time I get to the shop, if that's sold a little bit, then we'll see how much it's made, roughly. I mean, that might suddenly jump up by 20 grand. I don't know. That would be amazing. This is all doing very well. Very, very well. Do you know what I'm thinking? Thinking out loud. And again, I'm thinking out loud, trusting that Snowy doesn't watch these episodes. With the kind of money that we're making, why is it not lowering the weight? Okay, that's annoying. I'll just drop the weight off then. Hopefully that pallet won't weigh. Oh gosh, it's having a moment. Right, the trailer should counterbalance. There we go. Yeah, I am thinking out loud. With the amount of money that we're going to have here, I could buy the next plot over, and maybe I could buy a silage wrapper, like a bale with a built-in side. How much are they? I don't know actually. Maybe I'm getting too carried away. But imagine if I cut one of those entire pieces of land next to us and baled it and wrapped it as silage bales. I could probably make quite a bit of silage. Yeah, I don't know what silage sells for on this series. I'm not sure. On this map, I should say. I'll have to have a little look in a minute, but wow. This is going to be incredible. We are going to come out of this any minute now with over 100. I'm not going to spend any more money this episode. I'm going to leave it. And Snowy's going to come in probably later on or tomorrow, log in, have a look at the pause menu, which I haven't done for him actually. Let's have a look. What's Snowy on? Yeah, so okay, he hasn't got a huge amount of money. He's going to do what I just did there. Look at that and go, how the hell has Rusey got 100 grand? What has he done? That's my plan. Someone will have to let me know if it works. Yeah, maybe that will make him start second guessing, because I think he's had it easy so far. I also think, I mean, I don't know, it's just me, I'm not making excuses, but I do think maybe he had the nicer bit of land. I think it was a little bit smoother, a little bit flatter, probably easier to manage, whereas mine was a bit challenging. Mine was challenging, then Snowy came along and made it 20 times even more challenging with a nice big chode. Thanks for that, Snowy. Just done a quick check to make sure the train wasn't coming, but we are clear. Oh, this is going to be a good feeling. This is going to be a good feeling. What I want to do first, ideally, is drive past it and reverse the eggs on. Just see how much we make from the eggs. But actually, more importantly, I just want to see that amount jump up with this one single pallet of clothing. Wow. I hope this sells with no issues. And then I'm going to have to very quickly press pause and hit save, no. Right, let's get rid of these. They are selling, which is good. Money is also going up pretty damn quick. Wow. In fact, that's already more than 10 grand. Hang on a minute, what is going on here? £12,077 for that. For a pallet and a bit of eggs. This is insane. Right, are you ready? We're already at 56 grand. We're about to add about 60 odd grand to that. Maybe. Maybe? Are we? There we go. God, I got scared then. £63,042. The price has even gone up a little bit in the time it took to get here. We have got £119,465. I just need to look at this screen. What is Snowy going to say when he presses pause and looks at this screen? He's going to think I'm cheating. I'm not cheating, but I'm even doubting myself. Wow, this is incredible. Is there anything? We'll just buy it all. Yeah, whatever you've got used, we'll just have the lot. Whatever. Does make me wonder though. The windrower. How much is a baler? Where are the baler? There they are. How much is a baler that has a wrap? Not that one. Not that one. God, they are expensive. 84,000. Okay, yeah, no, we ain't doing that. We're not doing that. I take it there's no better option. There's a Fent version of it, same price though. Don't think I've added anything extra. No. And I'm not going to add anything extra just because it suits me. That's not how it works. If I see something, maybe this is a good shout for more suggestions. Maybe you know of a baler with a wrapper built in. Kind of one of those. Something like that, but not £84,500. That would be good. And then again, I'd go through Snowy. And if it's something that he thinks will benefit him, potentially, then I'd install the mod. But I'm not just going to start installing mods just because I can, because that is cheating, really. It's only when we make a mutual agreement. But wow, 100. I just can't believe how much money we've just made in this episode. I just need to sort out where my head's at here in a minute. We've still got these two to do as well. I don't want to rest on my laurels and think, right, that's it, beaten. We've done it, because Snowy might be doing the same. So yes, there's only 2 episodes left, but that's only half of our money now to buy that plot of land. If I mowed the entirety of that and baled it up, how much money could we make? Quite a lot, I reckon. Quite a lot of money. Right. Wow. What an episode. I don't even know how long this has been, but I'm going to make a long drive now, back up to the farm, park up the tractor, but we're done. I'm kind of overwhelmed, really. I almost don't even want to start anything else. So let's just make sure the train ain't coming here, we're clear. Yeah, I don't know, I think that's it. Episode number 10. Just hit double digits this episode, 10 episodes. And we've gone from an old abandoned farm to having 120 grand spare. Wow. Luck has been on our side in this episode. I think that's the best way to summarise this episode. Luck has 100% been on our side. But then, if I hadn't planted when I planted, if I hadn't jumped straight in and done that tedious job of ploughing those fields so soon, rather than, like I said initially, wasting money on a pre-done field. Yep, Wow. It's not all about luck, I guess. It's not all about luck. Anyway, I think we're done. Thank you very much for watching. Bit of a strange way to end an episode, just casually driving back at 19 miles per hour, but what an episode. What an episode. Yeah. Let me know if and when Snowy gets to do his. If he just happens to pause it to see how much money I've got, let me know what his reaction is. I'd love to know. I think it would be quite funny, actually. But until the next episode, until next week, thank you for watching. As always, I really appreciate it. And yeah, it's done. 120 grand nearly. Wow. Cheers, I'm gone.